Hi guys, this is a video about how to move on after betrayal. Betrayal, such a big word. Just the heartbreak, the lies, if you've been cheated on, if they've been unfaithful or they've been lying to you the whole time. It's a really tough pill to swallow. It's one of the most traumatic things you can go through without killing you, honestly. And this video is just about how to deal every day, day by day. My heart goes out to you, and it's just some step-by-step things. First thing, breathe. I know everybody says that, but breathe. And activities that help you breathe, singing, swimming, exercise, something that, and believe it or not, I did this today. I went skating, and I didn't realize that, doing those long strides and those long pumps, would actually activate my heart. And if that gets you, if that gets you to cry, that gets you to open up your heart, it's a really good thing, because you want to cry it out, you want to let it all out. Two, it's really hard when you get betrayed to think that you thought that person was who you thought they were, and they weren't. And it's really easy to fall into victim mode and to think like, oh my God, I've been fooled. I was so stupid. I saw the signs, or I didn't see the signs. How could I have not known? And it's so easy to go into self-blame, But the thing is that, especially if you've been betrayed and you find out, or they fess up or something, whether it's they fessed up because of guilt or you've discovered it, you have to remember that the universe was working that out for you. There are so many things in life where we thought we wanted things, and then something else better came along. And I know it's really hard to see that right now. It's really hard to see that something better could be coming along because of this. But, we don't know the plan. God has a bigger plan. God, universe, whatever you call it. They have a bigger plan for you. And you just have to remember that there's something else lined up. And you have to have faith that there's something else lined up. There's something better for you. And you might not see it, but it's just the way it works out. So there's a story about a man in China who prayed for he prayed for his son to have a happy life, and the next day his son broke his leg, and everybody's like, oh no, what a horrible thing. And the father said, oh, I think this is a good thing. I don't know how, but I think it's a good thing. So then the next day, the Chinese army, that's what it says, the Chinese army came in, and they picked up all the men to fight in the war, and except for this man's son, because this man's son broke his leg. And they're like, wow, that's a good thing. And that's just an example of how what might not look like a good thing could actually be a very good thing. And you don't know, the thing is that you don't know what's going on, why these things happened, but you have to trust that there's just a bigger plan. Three is understanding. Sometimes I know some people just say let it go, just let it all go, but you might not be in that place to just let it go. You're trying to understand, you're trying to figure it out. And I know there are times when, especially when you're dealing with somebody who's not truthful, not honest, and let's say they're a sociopath or something, like reading up on these behaviors or the kind of things that these people do, why they hurt people, or that there's a missing link in their brain. I mean, some people are like, well, don't dive into that too much, that's too crazy, you might attract it. But if it helps you understand, because if you understand that somebody could not have betrayed you if they really loved you, if you understand that love really doesn't mean they could lie, or they would have guilt, but then you start to understand these people, and you start to see these people, and there's so much non-guilt in the lying, and you understand this, and you see them for who they truly are, it definitely helps you move on from whatever pain and hurt. And number 4, just be kind and gentle to yourself. whatever it takes. If you're just going to sleep all day, if you're just going to watch YouTube videos, if you're gonna watch movies, if you're going to eat, whatever it is, you know, don't feel guilty to love and be there for yourself, and remember your coping mechanisms. You know, pray, do those things. It might help you to perhaps write a letter of all the things that you loved and hated about this person, you know, saying goodbye. And it's so easy when everybody just says, you know, just block them completely and never talk to them ever again. And like me, I can't just do that. Maybe I have to wean off, or maybe I have to see, maybe I have to test it out, you know. Not test it out like, you know, when I know it's over, when I've been lied to, but just to kind of see how I feel if I still see them on social media, how I feel if I think about them, you know. You don't want to repress those feelings, you don't want to hide them, you want to process them. And if processing them means sometimes, and I mean, this is possibly for the brave, some people, if you're not ready for it, don't do it yet. Some people, they don't want to look at anything, they don't want to talk about the person, but for me, I dig, I face, I look at some photos, I look at the things that I thought I had, and then I try to put the pieces together. It's like, oh my god, I was here and I thought I was happy, and I thought we were having dinner, and I thought we were having a lot of fun, and I thought he was in love with me, and then, well, look, he was texting the other woman all along, you know. Oh look, he's saying he loves me, and then he's also loving her. And you know, it's might be cruel and might be super painful, but it's honest, you know. Be honest. If you've been betrayed and you've been lied to and somebody couldn't be honest with you, well, be honest with yourself and ask yourself honest questions like, is this really the person I wanted to be with? Is this really the person I could see like being with the rest of my life with? I mean, if it was love, if it was really, really love, could they have betrayed you? Could they have cheated on you? Could have watched you in pain, especially if you were being gaslighted and you're being told, oh no, you're being paranoid, there's nothing going on, you can trust me, stuff like that. I mean, you're going to miss them. You're going to miss the person that you thought you had. You're going to miss the fun times, because, I mean, possibly, you know, they were really there for the fun times, but at the core of it all, is it really negotiable for you to be lied to? Is it really negotiable? Is it really okay for you to be tormented and gaslighted and cheated on? And if your answer is no, if your answer is I could have done that to anybody, then don't fall in love with the person, don't fall in love with the dream. Realize that what you want is morals and values in the future, and don't get attached to just one person. Get attached to the person, what you can grow together, you know. And you need honesty. If you value honesty, if you don't want this to happen to you again, value honesty, value authenticity, value trust, and don't settle. And just know that this happened for a reason, and you are much, much stronger. And just, you know, take it day by day. Like children, we didn't know what was going to happen tomorrow, and I know you had a plan, but now you don't have a plan, and that's okay. Take it day by day. Just walk every single day, put one foot in front of the other, and you know, something will come up. A path will be shown to you. You will be given the right life, the good things that you're meant to have, and just remember to just, you know, take it day by day and deal with it. Much love.